Fallout 3 is an awesome video game. It's an open world RPG that gives you an experience like nothing else out there. It's a captivating and huge example of how much fun and detail can be crammed into one game, and it really honors the Fallout series. This sequel is the first one made by Bethesda. You don't need to have played any of the previous games or any older Fallout games to enjoy this one. It totally stands on its own as a memorable and well-made game. In this video, I want to review Fallout 3 for you. Before I start, I would appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to my channel so that I can reach 1000 subscribers sooner. In Fallout 3, you start as a baby born and raised in an underground vault, only to see your father mysteriously disappear one day. Determined to find him, you venture into the post-apocalyptic wasteland of Washington, D.C., encountering all sorts of dangers like mutants, raiders, and the Enclave. Along the way, you make allies, uncover secrets about the world before the bombs fell, and ultimately face tough choices that shape the fate of the wasteland and its inhabitants, including the infamous decision involving a water purifier. One positive aspect of Fallout 3's story is its immersive and expansive world building. The post-apocalyptic setting of Washington, D.C. is rich with detail, from the crumbling monuments to the makeshift settlements, creating a sense of atmosphere that draws players into its world. The variety of factions, characters, and quests add depth and complexity, allowing players to explore different moral dilemmas and shape the outcome of their journey. On the downside, some players may find the main storyline linear and predictable, with certain plot points feeling cliché or lacking in originality. Additionally, the game's ending choices, while impactful, may be seen as somewhat limited, leading to a sense of disappointment for players who expect more nuanced consequences for their actions throughout the game. Furthermore, the game's reliance on the VATS combat system, while innovative, can sometimes feel clunky and unresponsive, detracting from the overall experience for some players. Fallout 3's gameplay offers a thrilling mix of exploration, combat, and role-playing elements set in the post-apocalyptic world. As you traverse the wasteland, you'll encounter a variety of environments, from ruined cityscapes to desolate wilderness, each with its own challenges and secrets to uncover. Exploring these locations is both rewarding and immersive, thanks to the game's attention to detail and atmospheric design. Combat in Fallout 3 is a blend of real-time action and tactical strategy, with players able to engage enemies using a variety of weapons, from pistols and rifles to melee weapons and explosives. The VAT system allows for precise targeting of specific body parts, adding a layer of strategy to encounters and rewarding players who take the time to plan their attacks. However, combat can sometimes feel clunky, especially in larger battles or when facing off against tougher enemies, leading to frustration for some players. The role-playing elements of Fallout 3 are where the game truly shines, offering players the freedom to shape their characters' skills, abilities, and moral alignment through choices made in dialogue and gameplay. Whether you choose to be a charismatic diplomat, a cunning thief, or a hardened warrior, your decisions will have consequences that ripple throughout the game world, affecting how characters react to you and how certain quests unfold. This sense of agency and consequences gives Fallout 3 a high level of replay value, as players can explore different paths and outcomes with each playthrough. Fallout 3's enemy design is both varied and iconic, featuring a wide range of creatures and factions that pose unique challenges to players exploring the wasteland. From the hulking super mutants to the relentless death clouds, each enemy is distinct in appearance and behavior, reflecting the harsh and mutated world they inhabit. The game's enemy roster also includes ghouls, irradiated humans whose twisted forms and relentless aggression make them a formidable threat, as well as mutated creatures like red scorpions and mole rats, which lurk in the shadows of abandoned buildings and dark tunnels, ready to ambush unsuspecting travelers. In addition to these monstrous foes, players must contend with hostile factions such as Enclave and various raider gangs that roam the wasteland, preying on the weak and unwary. Each enemy type presents its own set of strengths and weaknesses, requiring players to adapt their tactics and approach accordingly, whether engaging in intense firefights with heavily armed enemies or sneaking past patrolling mutants. Players must use all of their skills and resources to survive the dangers of the wasteland and uncover its secrets. Fallout 3 is considered a monumental entry in the Fallout series for several reasons. Firstly, it brought the franchise into the realm of 3D open world gameplay, revolutionizing the series and setting a new standard for immersive post apocalyptic RPG experiences. The game's vast and intricately detailed world of the capital wasteland captivated players, offering endless opportunities for exploration and discovery. Additionally, Fallout 3 successfully retained the series' trademark dark humor, moral ambiguity, and rich narrative while introducing new gameplay mechanics and improvements. The introduction of the VATS combat system, which allowed for strategic, turn based combat in real time encounters, was particularly innovative and well received. Furthermore, the game's branching storyline and meaningful player choices added depth and replay value, ensuring that each player's experience felt unique and personalized. Overall, Fallout 3's blend of compelling storytelling, immersive world building, and innovative gameplay solidified its place as a beloved classic in the Fallout series and a standout title in the RPG genre as a whole.